Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down under the mat. We're here together for a special episode in Madison Square Garage. This is Mr. Dan Danielson. I'm Robbie Reece. We are around the pool table of relevancy, and we're here to talk about PWA The Climb from August 1st at the Factory Theatre in Marrickville, Sydney.
And if you want to notice the shirts we're wearing for the main event, we've got...
Mate, if you watch the stream live on YouTube...
See this head the whole time.
Or you watch the replay on YouTube, you would have seen my head several times.
With these fantastic new TMDK...
Yes. Nice and... Hold on, let me...
You don't know which side it's on.
Yeah, we have a
camera.
TV, so I'm trying to, get it out of the way. Delicious... Oh, God damn it.
You even run with the wrong head.
Delicious TMDK orange hoodie. It was really good because... It was raining that night.
It was.
And I got wet.
And I stepped into a puddle on the way there.
The point is, I got wet and I got a nice dry hoodie to keep me comfortable for the rest of the night. So thanks, Robbie Eagles. Appreciate it.
Yes. And obviously, the PWA, the whole show was pretty fantastic.
Oh, absolutely amazing.
We've obviously talked on the podcast several times around a lot of the slam stuff with the local stuff we see in Canberra. We've gone to a few of the PWA shows in the last 12 months or so. We've seen a Coliseum. We've seen a
King of the Metro a couple times.
A couple of King Metros. We went out to Mounties.
Yep.
This time we went to the Climb. So
the Climb.
The obviously the event itself kicked off with a fantastic ladder match. And
competing for the Golden Esky.
If you're a WWE fan, you know Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah.
It hangs up atop. We've got one of our own just behind Reece, which is going to get the wrong side, I betcha. He's gonna, oh, no, you got it right. Fair enough.
What?
I thought you could take the wrong way.
I looked at the briefcase instead of looking at the camera.
But instead of having a briefcase, being Aussies and being Pro Wrestling Australia, we got ourselves an esky.
Or our Kiwi brothers call them a chili bin.
Yeah, that was a chant that you tried that did not get started.
I don't remember. Man,
Oh,
I had a lot of drinks.
You're intoxicated. That's fair enough.
But it was a really good night. I had a lot of fun.
But the first match was the ladder match. Same principle, I guess, as a Money in the Bank. You win bring the Golden Esky down. You can book yourself into any match at any time in PWA.
Yeah. Is it for 12 months? Any PWA fans or wrestlers who watch this, let us know down below.
Yeah. Is there?
Because
what are the steps?
Yeah, we thought, given the winner, which we'll talk about very shortly, we thought it might have been a same night cash in, but
we could pitch that. We saw that story happening. So in the match there was.
I've just got the list here. You want me to read it?
You could read it because you wrote the notes for it, Reece.
We've got Big Fudge, Sydney's favourite.
If you've never seen Big Fudge, you have no context why I just did that.
If you've seen Big Fudge, you get it. And no, he was not calling himself a dickhead. We had Aaron Jake, the Street King, Michael Spencer from MK Ultra. We had Jessica Troy, Will Keatis from the North Shore
Wankers.
Thank you. And Nikki Van Blair and Frankie B, PPK.
As one
entrant into this ladder match.
I don't know how they snuck that through the board of directors and how they got it approved.
Does PWA have a board of directors?
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they're much more legitimate than the Slam board of directors.
Oh, quite possibly. But I also feel like Frankie would have used her words very well to make sure that her and Nikki both got into the match together, because it'd be almost unfair to have a match with either Nikki or Frankie in it.
Yeah.
You'd have to have both. And I think that was the best solution for this entire match, was to have both PPK enter.
Yes, absolutely.
Didn't quite work out for you though, Frankie, sorry.
A couple of nasty bumps taken as well.
This match?
Yeah, kicking off, Will Keatis, the coward that he is, rolls out of the ring straight away.
Because he's a goober.
Yeah. Jess Troy has a lot of history with North Shore Wrestling.
And Chevs in particular.
Yes. Our current PWA champion. And she took the opportunity to just bounce off the ropes, tope suicida. Boom. Take him out straight away to start the match. And then chaos absolutely broke loose. At one point early in the match, Big Fudge, the only competitor in the ring at the time, brings out the biggest ladder I've ever seen in my life.
It's not his real ladder.
Not his real ladder.
Because it was his step ladder. Oh, you got it? You get the joke?
Yeah, I get
See
the
what
joke.
they were doing? Yeah, it's funny.
It was good. Not bad, not bad.
I actually liked at the start of this match, because Spencer and Jake were both like jumping and could actually touch the esky just from jumping and touching it. And then Fudge comes out and gets this little tiny 2-foot step
ladder.
Can't quite get up on it. It was great. Really good spot.
Absolutely love seeing that. We moved a little further into the match. A table did come out into play. Unfortunately, on the opposite side of the ring that we were staying on. So when the bump actually happened, we didn't see anything. But we watched the replay this morning.
We did.
Which is really good to watch that in a sober mind frame.
For some.
Dan was driving, so we got to have all the fun.
Yep.
We had Booker Ted come, his first trip to a PWA show.
Editor Luke was there.
Yeah, Editor Luke was there. He's always there when we go to PWA. Though.
He does, yeah. He's the accommodation.
Yeah. As it happens in wrestling, whoever gets the table out, 99% of the time goes through the table. Unfortunately, that was Nicky Van Blair.
He was.
Very unfortunate. We had PPK in the ring getting attacked by Michael Spencer, who set them up in the corner with two ladders. And
across their face. So
across
in
their
the
face.
corner, two ladders.
And then he gets on the opposite, the parallel corner.
For a coast to coast.
But then, no, he changes his mind. And Michael Spencer comes to the opposite corner for a post to post.
I guess that's
what I don't know. Like, is it still a coast to coast? Because it's turnbuckle to turnbuckle?
It's technically still coast to coast. It's just like coast to coast, but also across the coast whilst going coast to coast. Does that make it like a... I don't know what you make it.
I think that slow blink tells everyone how my brain is doing today.
It was a huge spot. It looked really awesome.
Yep.
Hitting the drop kick all the way across the ring. One thing I want to say about this match was I think it was actually very well paced. I don't think there was any any major moments where nothing was happening. Obviously, having an extra person.
No, it was very fluid getting between their spots. Big Fudge getting on top of a real ladder this time.
Yep.
Set up in the aisle and just doing his lovely little pose because he's the most jacked person you'll ever see in your life.
400 pounds.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Amazing. That's 200 kilos or thereabouts.
Give or take.
Yeah. Amazing.
It's bigger than Bronson Reed.
And he looks good. Let's pivot back.
He's on the body biz.
And then we get a big splash from Big Fudge onto all the other competitors. We got the classic ladder spot with the beam. The two ladders set up. Ladder bridge. There we go. My brain's not working today.
Yep.
At all.
The sunset flip powerbomb from Will Kaitis onto
Frankie B.
That was a gnarly spot.
We got talking to Frankie after the show as well. And yeah, after that, she was done for the night.
Absolutely there was also another ladder spot where she was put on there was a ladder on the middle of the ring and Frankie was placed on top of it. And then Jess went to like tornado DDT Aaron Jake onto her. He kind of caught her and then just slammed Jess onto
brutal.
Frankie, onto
Absolutely
the ladder. That was pretty tough. So some mad bumps taken there. There was, the sunset powerbomb. There was a spot where I think Spencer went under the ladders to drop kick or high knee, which is what put Nikki through the table. There was people falling off ladders left, right, and center. There was one of my favorite things with this, like I said to you, was that there was no wasted movement in this match. Everybody got a spot. Everybody had a chance to get the esky.
It all had purpose as well.
And exactly. And they played off the friendship between Aaron Jake and Big Fudge really well.
Which we got the Batista spot.
Yep. We
Thumb
did
down.
in the middle of the
Aaron
match.
Jake takes out Big Fudge as he's about to grab that esky and seal the victory.
And at the end of the match, everyone is down and it was everyone's favorite North Shore wrestler.
Will Kaitis, the Anchorman.
The Anchorman.
Yeah, congratulations, I guess. I mean, we've got the finger in the background, so we do like you in some capacity. So congratulations. And yeah, it was at that moment we were like, because North Shore Wrestling, Jack and Sam Osborne had a tag team title match later on in the night.
And we were like, here we go. Shall we?
Yeah. We were like, here we go. You've got Chevs as your PWA champion.
Yeah.
You've got North Shore Wankers in a tag team title match, and you've now had the fourth member seal an opportunity to cash in for a title shot anytime he pleases. When Robbie Eagles is facing the Tuckman for the Soul of PWA Championship. And we immediately overbooked this to hell and high water, like we do all the time. But yes, we'll move to that tag team title match. The Backslide Girls were defending.
Yep, they were defending.
Defending against.
Fencing.
That's what went through my head.
Yeah.
Fencing. Defending. Terrible.
Against the Osbornes.
The Osbornes, Jack and Sam, who we actually didn't get a chance to talk to after the show this time.
No, we didn't see Sam.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, it sucks.
He was out at halftime at intermission, but didn't get to see him.
Oh, I didn't go anywhere at halftime. I was too busy.
No, I was at the table where I could see them across the way.
You were too busy buying Pokemon cards from Kai Drake, which you got no hits on. Thanks,
Yeah,
Kai.
I want the money back.
You're welcome.
Bastard. But that's the gamble with Pokemon sometimes.
Oh, yeah, do you gamble with Pokemon?
Sometimes, like 80% of the time, it happens.
I love the Backslide Girls. I love Shay's entrances. She puts a lot of effort into them. 2 points here, Shay. First of all,
We're going to shit on you for a sec, sorry.
where was the Power Ranger gear? Because that was the best at the Metro.
And you said you'd bring it back.
So I
did not mind the pink jeans though.
No,
that was a fire.
The cowboy gear was good.
That was a fire look.
It was a great look together. I missed the Power Rangers gear. Okay, and secondly, the Cher entrance at the Metro was Chef's Kiss.
And
why weren't you singing Miley? Like, Party in the USA is a fun song. We all get behind it. It's a bit of a vibe. Obviously not for Reece. I would want to see Shay just really vibe out to it.
Yeah.
Not quite the same entrance. So I think that was our little gripe on this one, was that we weren't there. I wasn't feeling it as much.
No, it's no Cher. Like
the Osbournes, I was worried. I was like, is this big stupid Osbourne boy's going to spear someone in half, and Barnaby's going to get thrown across the room, and I was really worried.
We were worried for Barnaby's safety.
We were, absolutely. Like we said, we'd already overbooked everything. The second that Will won that briefcase, we were like, okay,
we're done.
We're done. This
is happening.
This is going to ruin the rest of our lives for the Black Slide Girls, and we're going to be in for a horrible night.
And we were.
And one of us was.
Yeah.
But look, the match itself was quite good. There was some fun spots with Shay probably out wrestling, to be fair, the Osbournes early on in the match. I'm gonna call a spade. Shay, you're way better than you were the first time we saw you in Slam a couple of years ago. Keep improving. You're doing awesome. But the Osbournes eventually got too big, too strong.
Just that Jack Osbourne, man.
He's a big boy.
It's a big unit. One spear and everything's just done.
Is his spear better than Jey Uso's spear?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll say it.
It's better than Edge's spear?
Yep.
Better than...
Who's Edge?
Oh, it's better than Cope's spear?
But yes, North Shore Wrestling would go on to seal the victory, and they are your brand new PWA Tag Team Champions, the first ever brother team to hold the PWA Tag Team Championships.
But we will have to say, not uncontroversially, because there was a point when Shay had a visible 1, 2, 3 on a backslide, and your mate Chevs got to the ropes and not broke up the pin, because that would have been a disqualification, wouldn't it? Can't
just distraction. Just a simple distraction.
She grabbed the referee to stop the referee counting.
No, I didn't see that.
Well, you the part where get out.
Yeah, I saw that part, but then, I didn't see what led to that.
And then Shay gets speared and loses.
I saw
after she had a clear victory from a backslide.
No, I saw nothing that could have cost someone a match.
You saw nothing because you were 14 beers deep, all right?
I wasn't drinking that many beers.
Okay.
But no, I saw nothing. Chevs is innocent.
Don't you go back to
Which,
Chev's side.
I want to give Chevs the props, because she did not have a match booked tonight, but she still showed up and showed out in her wrestling gear, ready for a fight. Just in case.
This. And stop a referee's count.
Nah, just in case someone else managed to win the Esky, you know? She was there just in case to defend her championship.
Mate. She was there to screw over Shay and Connor, okay? She was there to ruin the Backslide Girls.
And they're ruined.
And it worked.
It worked. Moving on. Let's talk about some other matches. I believe the second match of the night, MK Ultra, Kai Drake and Cosmo Cooper.
Yes.
Facing off against your mate, Jack Bonza, and my mate, EC Brownie from Townsville.
Yep.
I finally got to see him wrestle in person for the first time in how many years? I reckon since 2019.
Because didn't he come to Slam a couple of months, like the last Slam show that you weren't here?
Yeah, I was in Japan, which was really unfortunate, because that was also the time that Ref Rach came down.
Oh, and you dogged them both.
I dogged them both because I was going to Disney Sea and Disneyland and Universal Studios.
Because you went to Japan and you saw all the wrestling over in Japan, right? All the wrestling shows.
I prioritized spending time with my family on our first ever overseas vacation
you saw a
together.
New Japan show?
They had none booked.
You saw an old Japan show?
None booked.
You saw, you went and saw Robbie Eagles and all of the wrestling that does in Japan,
No, it's a funny story, because he was in Osaka when I was in Tokyo, and then by the time I got to Osaka, they were in Tokyo.
Oh, it's very convenient.
Very convenient, Robbie. It's almost like he planned it to ruin my holiday and make me not watch any professional wrestling. But literally, the one wrestling show that I could have gone to was Marigold, the new all-women's promotion that got set up over the last 2 years?
Yep.
Last year?
It was last year.
Yeah. But no they got to have a show on at 2:30 in the afternoon when I plan to go to Disney Sea. Rude.
Disney Sea.
Hey, I have Frankie's backing on making that choice.
Fair enough.
I have Frankie's
I still
backing.
disagree, but whatever.
But yes, I might lean on you to discuss what happened in this match because I was in the line getting beers.
Were you?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, okay.
I was getting around.
Yeah, no. Look, this was fun. Cosmo, we saw Cosmo, last year. He came down for
for one of the Slam Reload shows, which unfortunately don't happen anymore because Reload's gone bust.
Yeah, because I've got one of his bucket hats that he gave to my son that night.
He gave it to me because it was raining and my bald head was cold.
Yeah, and then now it's Lockie's. And obviously Kai, fleecing people with Pokemon cards. But both of them, they're both pretty good in the ring and they're getting better. And obviously Bonza from Bullet Club and your mate EC Brownie, they put on a pretty strong match, realistically. Heels come over at the end.
They do.
They win.
Much to the entire crowd's chagrin.
Yeah, and everyone, they're barking at Kai. He gets the crowd behind him pretty good. Also,
it's good fun, though.
Kai,
it's good primal fun.
Good job, mate. You're also, I can see, on the Body Biz. And you're doing well.
Yes, we have noticed that, mate.
Doing well.
Body Biz, it's everywhere.
Mate, get on board. Slex has taken over Australian Pro Wrestling. Like all of you guys.
Maybe I should get on board and get in shape.
Well, you want to do a tryout?
I want to do a tryout. I'm scared.
Yeah.
It's not so much like
just chop him. I just want to chop him a few times.
Yeah. Like I'm cool for that. Cool for taking some bumps. It's we were talking to Crofty. If you probably don't know who Crofty is because he's a Canberra-based legend. But talking to him at the last Slam show and the fact that like they get you to do burpees.
Yeah, to warm you up.
Oh, mate, my cardio's scuffed. I do some weights. I do some ab exercises and stuff, but like my cardio's trash. I don't go jogging. I don't do like jumping jacks or anything.
I could say burpees 6 times and get tired, let alone do 6 burpees. So
burpees.
I will happily stay here and sit behind this microphone and you can go and take some bumps.
Ooh, you'll be the cameraman getting all the shots of me getting chopped Social and dropped on my head.
For sure.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Let's get back on topic.
What happened? Oh, Bonza won. Yep.
Yeah, Jack Bonza and EC Brownie come out with the victory. Heels on top. Next match we will discuss a couple of favourites of ours, actually.
Yes.
Robbie Thorpe.
Yes.
Makes his home in MCW, comes to Slam, part of
Bronson United.
Bronson United there. Comes to PWA fairly often as well. We've seen him a handful of times. Oh, yeah, we'll get that on set.
There you go.
He's part of the club now.
Just for you, Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie Thorpe versus Benny Braxton, which I remember this part of the night.
You do?
Because there's a sign in the crowd, Ben Braxton for Coliseum. Now, there's been a couple of other PWA shows that we've gone to where it's like, Braxton for Coliseum, 2018, crossed out. 2019, crossed out. And just like all the years have been crossed out because he has not, unfortunately, made it there yet. But after a hell of a match, Ben Braxton did seal the victory. And perhaps that is what he needs on the road to sealing himself a position in PWA Coliseum this year.
Possibly. He wasn't.
I definitely wasn't chanting against that at all that night.
Oh, you were. So much. There was lots of Robbie's a wanker chants here too, which I think is unfair on Robbie. He's quite a great wrestler.
Mate, he's an absolute unit.
I was going to say that both of these boys are way bigger in person than you think they are.
Yeah, even just like after the show when you're chatting to everyone and Robbie walks past, you're just like, holy shit. Jacked, tall. Anytime I come up against someone that's taller than me, because I'm like 6'1" or something.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not.
Anytime I come across someone that's taller than me and I have to look up to talk to them, it makes me feel like a child. Dead set, a child. And Robbie Thorpe makes me feel like a child.
Cool. Yeah. I was going to make a joke there and I'm not going to.
Why? Say it.
No, I wouldn't.
Is it inappropriate for the airspace?
No, it's just mean.
Go for it. I am a child?
No, not about you. I'm saying you can stand next to one Robbie and feel small. You stand next to another Robbie and you look really big.
We'll put that photo right there because we've got a photo with Robbie Eagles after the show.
Thanks,
Robbie.
Luke.
Thanks, Luke. Put that there. A semi-final match is what we'll talk about next for the PWA.
Braxton won with his convoluted finishing move too, by the way.
What is that called?
Yeah, what do you call it? Because it looks cool. It's a bit over combobulated before it happens. Because he did.
I don't mind it. I think that's the thing. Like if something looks spectacular and visually appealing, I'm down for it. I don't care how convoluted it is. You have to set it up.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
I'm a mark.
I like moves that can be hit out of nowhere, not just RKOs, but like where a finishing spot can be put into any part of the match.
Spear, Claymore.
Yeah, something like that where you can just turn around, or you hit a stunner.
Clothesline from hell.
Whereas like when it's has to be set up in a very particular way, it's kind of got to be, you've got to book the story to get to that spot rather than putting that spot in the story. So I do like the move and I think it does look spectacular, but it's always one of those things that like is a bit difficult to make the finish sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's like the pedigree, right? You could Seth hit a pedigree out of a spear. You could probably do something like this out of another move or out of a clothesline or something where you float over like Ospreay does. Yeah. I mean, Ben's super talented. Like, I'm sure he could pull it off. Because when he was here at Slam, he beat Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny Bronson.
Also from Bronson United. So now he's beaten both of them.
Everything just lines up, hey? Even in cross-promotional matches.
Yeah, just got to get your practice in against Bronson United. Braxton, please, on your next match, can you beat up Josh?
Bronson please.
United? Or from the Ned and Josh podcast?
No, it's different people, remember?
Different person?
Yeah, different person.
Sure?
Yeah.
We have confirmed?
Yes, have confirmed.
Well, either way, I don't care if you get the podcast guy or the wrestling guy. Either one of them, they're both douches that steal my LA hats all the time. Whack one on Josh.
Ooh, my LA hats. I don't see no one else rocking a fucking pink Tommy Knight hat.
It's true.
You got to be unique and different, Dan, not a sheep.
I'm a mark.
Speaking of sheep, back to the PWA Championship. What's their thing that they're doing at the moment?
The trios.
The Shield. Is it just what's the name for it? I forgot. I totally spaced.
I just knew it was a trios championship thing with a Shield that they were bringing out. I don't know what it's called though.
Quickly go have a look.
I don't think I'm going to be able to find it.
That's right. Correct us in the comments. Roast us. I don't care. Third Eye were facing off against the Velocities and Velkin Wild.
Now, we did said at the start of the show that we brought Booker Ted up with us, who used to be on the podcast with us, and we told him about Third Eye and said, they're quite enjoyable to watch and they're very interesting.
Bit of a conspiracy theorist vibe going on.
Oh, Ted's all on board. He's going to wear a tinfoil hat next time. He's going to get right behind them.
We're going to try and get him to Coliseum whenever that gets announced.
Yes, we want him out to Coliseum.
Yeah.
So this again, like...
what match with the Velocities isn't great to watch?
Yeah, they're so fast.
And having Velkin Wild on board as well. The three of them just gelled so well. I can see why they've advanced this far in the tournament.
So my problem with this match is the finish, right? We get a dodgy...
the finish of the fact that Third Eye won, that's the problem.
Maybe. But there was a dodgy finish and the Velocities got the pin, but I don't know...
Oh, yeah. I forgot about this.
If it was supposed to be broken up and they weren't meant to count three...
Something about a legal man, perhaps?
Or as a legal person, or someone's on the rope. Because we're obviously being live there, we don't hear the commentary. We don't hear what's going on as to what the actual schmozzle was. But there was a visible pin, a 1, 2, 3, and then the ref got up and said, no, and didn't ring the bell. Actually, no, they rang the bell. Yeah. And I was like, oh, it's finished. But then nobody finished the match, and then Third Eye complained to the referee, and then they hit a finish and they won.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Which is like a 3-person magic killer?
Yes.
Good finish.
It's a good finish.
It's a good finisher for the three.
But I didn't know what happened to get us there. I was the sober.
We haven't watched that part of the show back.
We haven't watched it back,
no, not that part. Watch the latter match just so we can remember how good it was.
Yeah. But I do look, I quite like Third Eye. I think they work well together.
They're growing on me. I remember seeing them the first time. I was like, especially Xander with his hair, it just completely threw me off. And then the other guy, can't remember his name.
Also,
it wasn't Jay Sorbet, it was the other one.
Xander.
With the actual tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
Xander.
Also on Body Biz. Dropped
massive transformation.
Well done, man.
Seeing him, I think it was Mounties last year in November.
Yeah.
And then I hadn't seen him at all until King of the Metro, and seeing him come out, I was like, holy shit, look at him, he's ripped.
Yeah.
Put in the
awesome
effort.
Work.
Absolutely love to see it. Let's talk about that main event.
We're up to the main event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double check it, make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah.
Okay.
We're up to the main event. Robbie Eagles, soul of PWA champion, versus I didn't even notice you put the shirt on.
Oh, put the Tuckman shirt on, brother. Come on. So
nice little juxtaposition.
I know.
There,
that's why I said
so smart.
One of us was going to be happy.
So smart.
We need to talk about the pre-match before we even get to the match. So if you were on all the PWA socials and stuff throughout the week, Tucky had a takeover of the PWA Instagram, telling about, his week and his days and what he does. He gets up.
Did he get absolutely roasted by Robbie Eagles?
He got destroyed by Robbie. Yes. Sorry, Tuck. But gets up at 5 a.m, does all his work. Then he goes to PWA after, does some training and does the intermediate class, I believe, or the junior or intermediate class. And then stays back, or gets there early so he can put extra reps in and stuff, which is lovely. And then Robbie jumped on and, won that feud battle for a little while. Then the next day, Robbie had the PWA Instagram and showed what his day was like, which was much more relaxed, a bit more training at Anytime Fitness Narellan. Cheap plug for them for you. And then him running the more advanced class for PWA and then staying back afterwards because he was doing extra reps, I saw, with the velocities and helping them out. Obviously, a bit of beef online. Then the one thing I want to call out here, and we've said this several times, is the production quality that PWA puts into their shows and their like video packages and their promo packages and stuff is really good. And, we think that some other local Canberra-based wrestling companies should watch them and sort of maybe take on some of the things that they do and improve
Shots
a smidge.
fired.
There was a fantastic video that they put out of Tucky back in Dubbo.
Going back to his roots.
Back to his roots, talking to his family. I assume that's where he went to the beautician and got his fake tan from because it was wild on the night. But that video was really good and really emotional. It shows you the journey that Tucky has gone on. And, as me, literally the first ever PWA show I went to a couple of years ago was only because it was the night after a concert that I went to at the Hordern. I can't even remember who the concert was. It was something around...
Electric Callboy.
It was Electric Callboy.
I didn't even go. I just remember.
Yep. And then the night after was Tuckman's...
Tucky's Bushman's Bash.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
At the Liberty Hall. And I remember him having... I think it was against Will and putting Will through a table in the main event or something. And then everyone drinking beers and doing shoeies afterwards. And I was like, this is actually really sick.
Yeah.
Now we're here doing podcasts about the show. And the amount that Tucky himself has grown as a character and as a wrestler is phenomenal. The fact that he gets the main event for this kind of a show after winning a Rumble from number 1 position to go up against Robbie Eagles, who is a legitimate legend of Australian local wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Like, Tucky, no spoilers for the match, we'll talk about it in a second, has a really fantastic promo afterwards, putting over Robbie. And, like, we've seen Robbie in Canberra, we've seen Robbie in Perth, we've seen Robbie in Brisbane. We've watched him a lot across
all
the country.
over the country.
We've watched his stuff from Japan. Winning.
We even watched him at Knotfest one year.
We did watch him at Knotfest. I remember that. He was up on my table. That's funny. Best of the Super Juniors in Japan. Obviously, the tag team champs and stuff over there. These two guys are I wouldn't say necessarily like one's coming down, one's going up, but they are two different paths for Australian pro wrestling. You've got the
seasoned veteran, technical in-ring caliber, brilliant wrestler that Robbie Eagles is as part of TNDK with Zack Sabre Jr. and all that global brand and all that. And then you've got the future.
Future in Tuckman.
Yeah.
Who's gone from doing shoeies and having beer hats on to now being the soul again of PWA.
Yes. Spoilers.
The entrance to the event.
What About Me by Shannon Knoll. Way to get the crowd involved.
So bogan, but well played.
Yes, absolutely.
And then Robbie coming out. Look, this match, I am pretty confident to say, is the best local wrestling match or West Australian wrestling match I've seen in person ever.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty comfortable
Hands
in saying
down.
that. This was brilliant, boys. This was a fantastic 20, 25, 30. I don't even know how long you guys went.
Oh, man, it was a good long match. But like we talked to Tucky at Slam the week before, and he said, good thing you guys are coming up, boys, because it's going to be something special.
It's going to be wild.
And boy, did they fucking deliver, dude.
Yeah. No point was the crowd out of this match. Dueling chants the entire time. The way that Robbie worked over Tuckman's leg throughout the entire match was brilliant.
Yeah.
The selling of Tucky, mate. The fact that he kept getting kicked in the leg and he kept getting up, and then you wanted to run the ropes and you couldn't run fast. Like, the selling was superb.
Robbie, there was a section of the match where Robbie had that Rod Minner special submission on Tucky, it felt like a good 5+ minutes of Tucky just scrounging around on the floor trying to get out of it. And he eventually did. Managed to get up for the jumping cutter off the ropes. Robbie managed to reverse it at
into his
Tucky's,
own cutter.
Tucky's first attempt, which was absolutely wild. The tope suicida from Robbie, like the flipping tope suicida, and it just like he lands just so smoothly, just strolls up the aisle, stands on the stage, and poses for everyone.
Right in front of where it says the soul of PWA. On the screen. The backpack special off the ring apron to the outside on Tuckman.
Wild, dude.
Look, this match was absolutely phenomenal.
If you have not watched it, do yourself a massive favor.
Yep, for sure.
Go watch it live on PWA's YouTube channel.
Yep, I'll put the link in the description.
Absolutely. Give them all the credit. It would... And I told it to both of the lads after the match. Yeah. There was a point where they had the crowd so engaged. I had tears in my eyes. I was just like, holy shit. Because there was just, it wasn't so much false finishes, but it was just like hitting powerful moves, getting a close count, but like no finishes had been hit yet.
And it was the amount of damage that Robbie kept putting on Tuck.
And he just kept coming back.
Over and over and over again, kicking his legs, the Ron Miller specials, the drop kick from the ropes to take his knee out, the 450 on the leg. Again, we had a discussion with Ref H post-match about referees' discretion on the whole. Did the hand go down 3 times? Is it 1 time? What's the finish?
It was a 3-time thing this time. Seems to be ref's favourite. Ref H's favourite.
Whatever they're feeling in the moment, right? Whatever the crowd
discretion
wants. Whatever the crowd needs in that moment is what the referee will give them.
They gave Tucky a chance to get back in the match.
And he certainly did.
And he did. And he got there. He got the victory.
And the crowd went wild.
Ballistic.
Absolutely ballistic.
Tucky's dad jumps in the ring.
Yep.
We got to do a belty. We got to see a belty for the first time ever. I don't think it quite paid off that well.
Yeah, I don't know how you could do a belty any better.
I think that's a problem because like you got the belt, but also like the middle plate is always a little curved and rounded. So it kind of like went up and then just like split.
Well, the strap would have to be loose enough that you could like funnel the strap a smidge so that it rolls through it.
Yeah.
And I don't think.
Well, like with the main plate being curved a little, just do it down the main plate, I reckon.
Yeah, okay.
The note for next time, Tucky. I got your back.
I do want to shout out, like, obviously his speech afterwards about how emotional he was and how much it meant to him. And like he did say, you know, from an emotional place, he was in a bad place, and then someone yelled from the crowd, "Yeah, Dubbo!"
Like an absolute dickhead.
Hilarious joke. Probably not the time.
No. So then Tucky had to be like, "I was in a bad place mentally." Like,
yeah, Dubbo. Sorry.
We had this dickhead behind us in the crowd. Oh, all night, just chanting the dumbest shit.
Someone hit a spine buster in one of the matches. And he goes, "Yeah, good job, Arn Anderson." And I don't know if anybody around us knew what he was talking about. Like I was like, I get it.
Yeah, but time and place, mate.
Yeah,
time and place.
Wasn't
even his friends were embarrassed of him. And I hope they watch this podcast too. Ruin my night. You didn't actually.
No, I was gonna say you were too drunk to actually pay attention to it. Really?
No,
you
I was switching it off.
Okay,
switching it off for the most part.
But look. In all honesty, the climb was a fantastic event from PWA. They always are. Robbie is now tied second for 10 title defenses of the PWA Championship or any PWA Championship. Nice. He would have broken the record and gone to first if he had have retained here, but he didn't. So that hurts a little bit.
That's the way it works.
Yeah. But I also do like that, you know, he rolled out of the ring, rolled back in, and then, you know, gave Tucky his title, passing the torch.
Yeah.
I
nice
think physically
show of respect.
And you know, emotionally passing the torch back to Tucky. Because the PWA crowd absolutely love Tuckman. We all love his entrance, doing the the whole time. It's superb.
Which we got at the end of the show once he won.
I'm glad they did because when we didn't get it coming out, I was like, we're not going to not do this, are we?
But I think What About Me was a
great touch,
a good compromise.
Huge congrats, Tuck. Amazing. We'll see you in Slam again. Love to see you. Robbie, we'll come see you whenever we can. Shout out for Tuck. Poor Scotty. Hope Scotty's all right. Scotty Green wasn't there with you.
Yeah.
We were a little worried why he wasn't there, and fingers crossed he's all good.
Slide in DMs. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah.
If you need a shoulder to cry on, I got you, man. I'll cry too.
He will. He's very emotional.
I am. When things move me, I can't help it, you know.
But if you do want to go see the PWA guys, I think they're in Canberra with us at the Viral Food Festival next weekend.
Yes. Well, next weekend, as of this recording, by the time this goes out, maybe
the 9th of August, they'll be around.
Yeah. 8th to the 10th.
They'll also be at the Raiders-Tigers game on the 30th of August in Canberra.
Yes.
They've also got some other shows coming up in other places. I was literally looking at their page before.
Yeah, I was too. I just
Were you?
forgot.
Actually?
Yeah. August 16th is one of their next shows.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
That's all I got, man.
They're doing kick-ons is in December.
I will be honest. I was trying to remember what. So embarrassing. What Velkin Wild's name was, because I didn't catch it when they were announcing him, and I couldn't remember it from the last time that we saw him.
Oh, right.
So here I was, just like scrolling through PWA's social media page for like 10 minutes trying to find the guy. Thank God I did.
You did. Well done. They're wrestling at Coolangatta Hotel.
Coolangatta Hotel.
It's the state of origin with New South Wales, West Queensland.
Oh,
that'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. I wonder if Seth Tyler's going to come down for that.
Oh, mate, Yeet Stevens is going to be there. You remember him?
Oh, I remember the dickheads behind us at the Brisbane Super Show.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, they were quite fun. But look, huge raps on everybody for that event. Everyone in that ladder match taking some spectacular bumps. Fudge was hilarious as usual. Spencer took some crazy things. Frankie and Nikki both massively going over in that match for everything. And obviously the North Shore Wrestling, again, are now completely on top of PWA.
Yep.
They have all of the titles and the Golden Esky, and I'm sure they have Tuckman in their sights.
Yes. I think it's just a matter of time before that comes crashing down for the Tuckman.
Sadly.
Yeah, really sadly. Hopefully it's not like too soon.
Give him a bit of a time, because you wouldn't want to like win something and then have it taken off you in 5 minutes or something, right? Spoiler alert if you watch SummerSlam.
Wow. Are you okay?
Did I just compare Tucky to CM Punk?
You did.
I did.
Lucky that they've trained
You know
together,
what? I'm not against that.
Oh, man. If you want to know about our thoughts and feelings on that, go check out our SummerSlam review. They'll be out by the time this one goes out.
Yes.
And yeah, that was rough. That was rough too. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Mr. Dan Danielson. I have been Rowdy Roddy Reece. We are in Madison Square Garage in Canberra. Absolutely love you guys over in PWA. We will be seeing you shortly. I guarantee we'll make the effort to come up for Coliseum, because that was an absolute ball of fun last year, the 2-day event. So hopefully we'll see you guys soon, and we'll see you in Canberra when you head down.
Yep.
Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages, like and subscribe, all that mumbo jumbo. Let us know how you feel about Australian professional wrestling, because we think some of the best in the world.
Absolutely. Killing it.
Yep.
Don't look, Robbie.
Best in the world.
Don't look, Robbie.
Don't look, Robbie. Signing off. Too sweet. See you next time.